Today's topic is on factorization. We are on factorization. We are on factorization. Hello. Right, so I explain. Okay, so there are four types of factorization. Types. Number one, types of factorization. We have factorization of common factors. Factorization of common factors. Common factors. Okay. Then another type, we have difference of two squares. Difference of two squares. Difference of two squares. Difference of two squares. Okay. Difference of two squares. Then number three, we have product and sum. Product and what? And sum. Okay. Then the last one, this one is factorization by grouping. Factorization by grouping. Factorization by grouping. Okay. These are the types of factorization. So to factorize, what should non-factorization? To factorize is to add brackets. 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 So whenever we are factorize, we have to add brackets. So to factorize is to add brackets. Welcome, please. Let's like and subscribe. Right, so to factorize is to add brackets. Okay, so these are the major factorization. We have four types of them: common factors, difference of two squares, product and sum, then factorization by grouping, and then to factorize is to add brackets. So I have some examples here of factorization of common factors. So I want to look at common factors between 4c squared plus 12cn. So what is common here? 4c is common. 4c is what? Is common. Okay. So c is squared. So if we factor out 4c, we are left with what? Another c here minus 12, we get 3. We factor out 4 and c. So if we factor out 4 and c here, we are left with what? 3n. So it's now plus what? Plus 3n. Plus 3n. Okay. So we have factorized 4c squared plus 12cn. Okay. Another one here is 4a squared b minus 20ab squared. Okay, so number two, it's 4a squared b minus what? Minus 20ab what? ab squared. So I'm now factoring out 4 what? 4a b is common. Here 4 can get into 20. AB, they are common here. So I'm factoring out 4a. Okay? So if I factor out 4ab, a is squared. So there's another what? Another a here. Then minus 4 into 20. 4 into 20, we get what? We get 5. So it's now 5. B squared, so it's now what? 5 what? 5b. So you factor out 4a squared b minus 20 ab squared. Okay, let's go to this one. This one is 2pq 2p squared q plus pq squared. Okay, so what is common here? What is common here? Anybody? What is common here? What is common here? P and what? And Q are common. So we are factoring out P and then what? And then Q. So P and Q are common. So P is squared. So we are left with another what? Another P right here. Plus we factor P and Q, but the Q is squared here. So another Q inside the bracket. So PQ open bracket plus what? But there's 2 here, so we should add another what? Another 2. So our final answer will be PQ open bracket 2 what? 2P plus Q. Okay, so that's our final answer. So you guys, I want you to try this one. 4y minus 4. I want to try this one. 4y minus what? Minus 4. How are you, Hannah? How are you doing? So let's try this one. 4y minus what? Minus 4. Let's try to factorize it. Factorization of common factors. Factorization of common factors. What's your answer? 4y minus 4. What is your answer? Okay, what is your answer? 4y. We factorize this one. 4y minus 4. Anyone? Please let's like. If it is your first time here, let's subscribe. If it is your first time, let's subscribe. Okay, so term up 4y minus 4. So right here, right, 4 is what? 4 is common. So we factor out 4, then open bracket. There's what? There's y here minus. So 4 into 4, we get what? We get 1. So our final answer is 4 open bracket y minus 1. So it's now 4 open bracket y minus 1. Okay, so the last one is what? X squared plus x, and we are factorizing. We remember we are on factorization of common factors. So what is common right here? X squared is same as x times what? Times x. Then plus what? Plus x. So if you factorize here, we are going to factor out what? X. Then we are left with what? X plus x into 2x. So there's what? Another x here. So x squared is same as x times x. So if we factor out x, another x will remain in this bracket. So it's now x. So x into x, we get what? We get 1. So that's our final answer, x plus 1. X plus 1, that's our final answer. So we have some equations here under factorization of common factors. We have some equations. For example, suppose we are given y squared as y is equals to 0. Then they say solve the equation. So solve the equation. Solve the equation. So how do we solve the equation? So if we are solving the equation, let's factor out what? Let's factor out y. Let's first factorize. So it's now y plus what? Y into y, we get 1. Then is equals to what? Is equals to 0. So this equation is to the power of 2, meaning to say we have to find the two values of what? The two values of y. So our first answer is y is equals to 0. That's our first answer. Y is equals to 0, or we are saying y plus 1 is equals to 0. Y plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, so it's now it's now equation y plus 1 is equals to 0. So y is equals to 0. So plus 1 to this side is now negative what? Negative 1. So answer will be y is equals to negative 1. So these are the two possible values of y. It's either y is equals to 0 or y is equals to 1. Y is equals to 0 or y is equals to negative what? Negative 1. Any questions on this one? Please let's like. For those who are new here, let's subscribe. We are on factorization. And we have 4 types of factorization. That is common factors, difference of two squares, factorization by grouping, then factorization of product and sum. So we are on factorization of product and sum. And we did some examples here. Example number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. The first one was 4c squared plus 12cn, and we are asked to factorize completely. So we look for common factors. And the common factors were 4 and what? And c. So 4c. Then we factor out 4c, and we are left what? With the c plus 3n. That will be our final answer. Then the other one was 4a squared b minus 20 ab squared. Okay, so let's go to another type of factorization, which is difference of two squares. Okay, so on difference of two squares, we are on difference of two squares. Difference of two squares. We are on difference of two squares under factorization. Okay, 1 times 1, we get what? We get 1. Then 2 times 2, we get 4. Then 3 times 3, we get what? 9. So we are saying 1, 4, 9. These are square numbers. These are what? Are square numbers. 1, 4, and 9 are square numbers. A whole number which have two factors, that if you multiply, we get what? We get 9. So 9 is a square number. If we multiply 3 times 3, we get what? We get 9. So let's say you're asked to factorize completely. Factorize, then you're given x squared minus 20 minus 25. X squared minus 25. Then you're asked to factorize completely. X squared minus 25. So this one is a difference of two squares. Let's subscribe. Let's share. Let's even like it. Okay, so x squared minus 25. We want to factorize it. So this one is a factorization of difference of two squares. Okay, so we are saying x squared is same as x times x minus 25 is same as 5 times what? Times 5. Okay, so our power is power to 2, x is power to 2, and we have a square number which is 25. So if we multiply 5 times 5, we get what? We get 25. Or we are saying this one is same as x squared is equals to what? Is equals to 25. So if we remove 25 here, 25 inside the what? This square root 8 plus or minus what? Plus or minus 5. Okay. So our answer will be x minus 5, right? And the other bracket is x plus what? x plus 5. So we have factorized x squared minus 25. This one is a difference of 2 squares. Okay, it's a difference of 2 squares. Let's try another one. Let's say given y squared minus 49. Factorize completely. Let's factorize y squared minus 49. This one will be y minus a square root of 49. 7 times 7 we get what? We get 49. So it's y minus 7. Then the other bracket will be y plus what? Y plus 7. That's the difference of what? Of 2 squares. So if we multiply this bracket and this bracket, we will get what? We get this. Let's try to prove it. So first bracket, let's expand it. First bracket, this first bracket is multiplying the second bracket. So it will be y plus what? Plus 7. Then minus 7 multiplying the other bracket, second bracket, which is y plus what? Y plus 7. Okay. So if we multiply y times y, we get y what? Squared. Plus y times 7, we get 7. Y minus 7 times 7y, we get minus 7y. Then minus 7 times plus 7, we get minus 40, minus 49. Right? So y squared. 7y minus 7y, you get a 0. Then minus what? Minus 49. So that's our answer. If we factorize y squared minus 49, we get what? Y minus 7, then y plus what? Y plus 7. Okay, so this one, that's our answer. Let's say you are given x squared minus 1. That's another difference of 2 squares here. So difference of 2 squares will be x minus what? X minus 1. A number, a square of 1, square root of 1 is what? Is 1. Then another bracket will be x plus what? X plus 1. That will be x plus 1. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions on difference of 2 squares? Any questions on difference of 2 squares? So I want you to try this one. M squared minus 16. I want you to try this one. Factorize completely. M squared minus 16. M squared minus 16. M squared minus 16. Let's factorize it. M squared minus 16. M squared minus 16. Okay. So m squared minus 16, if you factorize it, this one is the difference of 2 squares. It will be m minus a number that we multiply 2 times to get 16, or square root of 16, you get what? 4. So you should always know that every number which comes out of what? A square root, it will be a plus or a minus. So the next bracket will be m plus what? Plus 4. M plus 4. So we factorize m squared minus 16. So I want you to try this one. P squared minus 81. Try to factorize it. This one is the difference of 2 squares. P squared minus 81. P squared minus 81. Try it. P squared minus 81. Factorize it completely. P squared minus 81. Anyone? P squared minus 81. P squared, factorize P squared minus 81. It's a difference of two squares. It's difference of two squares. P squared minus 81. It will be what? P minus square root of 81. What do we get? Square root of 81, we get what? We get 9. Square root of 81, we get 9. Then another bracket will be P plus what? P plus 9. So you factorize it completely. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day till meet another day. So have a blessed day. Thank you so much.